video. Hi everyone. Hello. How is
Hello
everyone? Hello there. One moment. I think it'll look better if I add some background colors. Then it won't all blend in so much. See that? Like, that's a little bit better, right? I feel like that helps somehow. I don't know. In my brain it helps. But hey guys, hello. Hello, how are you all? Hey friends. Hey. What's gone? Wait, what's happening? Hi, hello, hi Jan Magician, hi Callum, hi Dookie, hi Enigma, hi Jedi Mike, hi Harold, hi Linda. I don't watch football, I know. L woman moment. Greeno, thank you so much for the sub. Mwah! Thank you so much. I was at church the night of the, was it the Super, it's not the Super Bowl, was it? I don't know. Music is a tad bit loud. There you go, is that better? Hi Light Crow, hi Etho. Meow. Hi Mandarina, hi Cognacs. Hello Dusty, hello Galaxy Plays, hello SoulStream VR, hi KT. KT! 5 subs gifted? Can we get a W in chat for KT?
Hello there.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. KT, woo! You're literally awesome. Thank you, KT, so much for the 5 gifted. Mwah. Thank you so much. Captain Emmett! It's Emmett! Hi, Emmett! Hi, Allie! Hi, Maniani! Hello, the gamer! Hi, Pretty Boy Slaughter! Hi, Jedi Mike! Hello, Miss Shadow! Hi, Mike! Hello, so I sent a sub just before. I want to let you know. Oh, thank you! Mwah. Thank you, Mike, for subbing. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness! KT just made it to the top of the charts, baby! And a Hype Train's Club. Dude, KT's the all-star of today's show. Today's not about me. It's about KT. Talon, thanks for the follow. Oh my goodness. You're right. 10 men, 10 subs here. What? KT. KT. KT, more like KT. I couldn't think of something fast enough, so. But thank you so much. One for each minute. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm gonna stream all day. No, I'm just kidding. KT, thank you so much. Literally, KT the GOAT, for real. Thank you so much, KT, for the 5 more, the 10 in total gifted. Mwah, that's so much. Thank you. KR Casita, thank you so much for the sub. Mwah, thank you so much. Red, thank you so much for the sub. Now, Josh, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god. Meow. Red, Josh, KT, Casita, just a rental. Oh my goodness. You guys are so sweet. Meow. Thank you so much for the subs. The Prime subs and the gifted. Y'all are literally amazing. I'm only 12 minutes into stream. What's going on here, guys? What's going on? Thank you so much. Level 4 Hype Train, all the Prime subs, KT going crazy in gifted subs, KT top of the chart, baby, KT the GOAT. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you. Is this real? Thank you so much, homies. I love you guys so much. Thanks, guys. Thanks, friends. Boom, KT the GOAT. There's literally KT literally is the GOAT because this literally happened literally because of KT. Literally. Like, literally. The view count probably just went shoo after I did that. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. You like the hair? I'm playing around with hairstyles. This is like a new messy bun hairstyle. It looked easy enough, so I tried it out. I don't know how I feel about it. It feels weird. I'm not used to seeing myself with, like, my hair done. Like, I mean, it's a messy bun, but, like, usually if I do a messy bun, my hair isn't, like, I don't have bangs and, like, little wispy pieces. It's just a bun. You know? Shave it. I'm not shaving it. Thank you guys. Thanks for saying it looks nice. You're literally boosting my ego. Just kidding. I don't have an ego. I think everyone has an ego, actually, just a little bit. It's not necessarily a good thing, but we all have a low taper fade. Dude, what if I just shave just right here? Just the bangs. Just shave a little U right here, and then I keep the rest long. Make it look like I'm like balding, just on the top. Crimson! Crimson! Thank you so much for the sub! Let's go, Crimson! Ego inflation insane. Y'all are helping with the subs, bro. My ego skyrocketing today, baby. Y'all got me subs. Y'all telling me I look pretty and stuff. Y'all complimenting me and stuff. Bro, my pride is crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's literally... Anyways. Crimson, thank you so much for the gift of sub. Goons! Bro! God about to humble you so fast. No, literally. If I keep it up, he will. Goons! Yo! No, my guy! Wait! Oh my gosh! Goons and KT are, like, just... Bam! It's 15 minutes in. I currently have accumulated more subs than minutes I have streamed. Because of KT, because of Goons, because of Crimson gifting a sub, because of each and every one of you who did a Prime sub, because y'all are awesome. Cynics, thanks for the follow! And oh my gosh, we're level 6 hype train. I'm 15 minutes into the stream. Goons, you're amazing. You came out of left field. Goons came out of left field. He just jumped in. He was like, you know what? I can do that. Easy. Oh, thanks for the follow, Nana. Oh my gosh! Yo, we're having a sub war. We're having a grade 1 sub war in chat. Can we, who are we voting for? Who are we hyping up? Should we do a poll? Can we get a poll in chat? Who do we think's gonna win this sub war today? We got a grade 1 sub war, grade A sub war happening in chat. Oh my gosh, KT just gifted 10 subs to chat. Goon just gifted 10 subs to chat. We're neck to neck right here. Apatho, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for subbing for 2 months. Mwah. Guys, we're neck and neck right here. We got the sub battle of the century. Let's get a / poll. All right, we're starting a poll. We're starting a poll. Who do you think's gonna win? Who will win the sub war of the century? We got Goons. We got KT. And then, you know what? Just in case, we got random guy or girl who comes in last. We'll just do random guy or girl, because then somebody might come in last minute, you know? Oh, a poll's already active? The heck? Wait, cancel that poll. I want to do this poll. Because I want there to be an extra question of, like, is it canceled now? Can you cancel the other poll? Please? Please? Oh my gosh, please, I really want to be able to see chat so I can put this poll up. Please, somebody, do it quickly. Can you guys even cancel polls? Please, I can't even see chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to whoever did make that poll so quickly. I really appreciate it. I just was also making a poll. Oh my gosh. Wait, what just happened? Did we just get 10 more from KT? I think y'all are warring. No, wait. Goons came back in with another 5? Okay, currently we have KT. No, wait, they're neck and neck right now. They're neck and neck. When did Goons gift Goons gifted another 5 before. Yo, KT's going the big route. Goons is going the slow, steady, but still coming out on top route. We're gonna see who's gonna make it out at the end. I feel like I'm commentating our chat's equivalent of the Super Bowl right now. Oh my goodness. Rymosh! Rymosh! Wait, Rishmosh! Thank you so much for subbing. You've been subbed for 9 months. Mwah. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Thank you. The money printing machines for real. No, actually, who's gonna run out of shmulahs first? Schmeckles. Bro has absolutely killed the doubloon economy right now. Give 10 subs if you want to join my basement. Literally, I would give 10 subs this very moment. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Also, Hannah, I almost hit Masters on Tank. Let's go, Bubbles. Let's go. Goons gifting 1 more sub. Oh, all right. Goons is on top right now. We have Goons in number 1 and KT in number 2. Crimson is in 3rd with his 1 gifted sub. We love Crimson. Don't forget to give him some love. Who knows? Maybe he'll come out. Oh my gosh. What is happening? What just happened?
Meow.
What just happened, chat? Chat, is this real? Oh! What's happening? Guys, Casita came out of left field. Casita came out of left field last minute. Made it to number 1. We thought Casita was going to make it. KT gifted another 10 subs. KT was above Goons for a little bit, and now Goons just came out of right field, topping Casita with 6 more subs. This is crazy. This is madness. What is happening? This is absolute madness. This goes down in history as the best sub war that has ever happened. What is going on? The doubloon economy is insane. KT came back in with 25 more subs. KT came back on top. KT cannot be stopped, chat. KT cannot be stopped. Casita, Goons, you all got it. Who won the poll? Where are we on the hype train? I don't know, cause it's all over now. We hit level 13 hype train, and it's only been 20 minutes of stream. I'm sorry if I broke your ears. Oh my gosh. Yo. What is happening today? What is this? KT, how many schmeckles? KT, Casita, Goons, how many schmeckles are in you guys' bank accounts? I just imagine they don't even have schmeckles in their bank accounts. They have like gold coins, and they're like they're at the bank currently. Each of them in line at the bank, just trying to cash in their gold coins. Oh my gosh! C-Mac! C-Mac! Oh my goodness!
Suck.
Oh my gosh! C-Mac came out of Southfield. I already said right and I already said left. So he came out of Southfield. And he's in 4th place. We got C-Mac in 4th place. Crimson in 5th. We still love you, Crimson. Oh my gosh. You guys, we got to level 4. We're almost at level 15 hype train. We're only 23 minutes into stream. What is happening? I feel like a commentator. My dreams of being a football commentator, even though I don't know anything about football, is coming true today. Because instead of football, it is a sub-war. A grade A sub-war. This is worse than... No, I'm not going to make fun of that. This is a grade A sub-war. This is worse than when all those girls went to Target and fought over those Stanleys. That was pretty entertaining. This is another level of entertaining. Another level of war. Another level of violence you've never seen before. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Don't be a baby. I was just going to say, this war is more intense than... No, I can't say it. Because I was going to say, like, you know, there's, like, multiple wars that have happened in history, and I was going to compare it to those wars, but I feel like that would be really disrespectful to the people who got, like, hurt in those wars, you know? So I didn't want to do that. So I didn't want to compare it, you know? Dark Archon! Woo! Guys! Oh my gosh, Dark Archon, thank you so much. Thanks for the hydrate. You know I need it. So KT, currently we got KT on top with 65. We got Casita down. We got Goons in 2nd place with 56. He is about 11 subs away from, he's 12 subs away from beating KT, but we're, you know, understandably, it is worrisome because KT could come out of left field and then just drop another crazy band on some subs. So we have no Confused Potato, yo! And then Casita coming in 3rd place with 50 subs. Confused Potato coming in with 10 more gifted subs. This is crazy. This is wild. Sincerely Crazy in chat, your username just sums up this entire thing. It's Sincerely Crazy. We just hit a level 15 hype train, chat. We completed level 14 hype train. It's been 25 minutes since we started stream. That's not, thank you for the follow. That's not even including the starting soon screen. What is going on? What is happening? What is gonna happen? Where are we going? Tune in to find out.
Meow.
Con came out of Northfield with 5 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Hannah in the war. You think I have the ability to end a war? Who do you think I am? Muffins, thank you so much for the prime. Mwah. Chat, we need to appoint a prime minister, not a prime minister, what do you call it? You know, like the guy that you send when you're going through war, the guy you send to make like peace treaties, what's his name? Whatever that guy's name is, we gotta appoint one of those in chat, and you gotta try your best to end this war, because this war is gonna go on till tomorrow. A diplomat, we need an ambassador, a diplomat, if you will.
Hello there.
Somebody, a peacemaker. Peacemaker reminds me of Hunger Games, and they like aren't very nice people, so I don't know about Peacemaker. But let's go with a diplomat. Can we get a diplomat in chat? Chat, who should be our diplomat? I'm feeling like we gotta end this. This is going crazy. We made it to level 15. I feel like, you know, some bank accounts are giving, you know how you get like those messages like, hey, is this fraudulent behavior? There's a lot of money going through right now. I feel like we're getting some of those messages on people's phones right now. I feel like some schmeckles are being absolutely annihilated. Some pockets are being emptied. We cannot keep going at this rate. The war, it is detrimental to society. The economy is ruined. Cognacs, you've been voted diplomat. How will you end this war? Cognacs, as diplomat, how will you end the war? That's true, guys. I'm gonna go on vacation, bruh. No, actually, I'm not going on vacation. I'm saving up for this really cool. I'll tell you guys what I would use. I'll tell you guys in a minute. But oh my goodness. Firstly, I'll start by making a union. All right, Cognax is gonna make a union. Whatever this union is gonna be interesting. I'm done with all my finals. Let's go, Chris.
Meow.
Dude, muffins! Yo! Cognax, hurry up! They keep coming! They keep coming, muffins! Get ready for what, introvert? Muffins, thank you so much! She balling on the principal. Muffins, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. That's so many. Mwah. Dude, KT, Goons, Casita, you guys gifted so much. Actually so much. That is a lot, and I want you guys to know I see that, and I know that's a lot, and I appreciate you so much, and the fact that you just got paid and you were like, yeah, this is what I want to do, this is what I find joy in. And you're supporting me. That is so kind, and I'm so thankful, like, actually. And I'll tell you guys where the money goes more than just my bills, but
Meow.
okay, you'll create a union, then I'll work with everyone, but I keep sending wrong messages that makes them hate each other more and make poking. Wait, no, Luan, no, not, and then the real war starts. Luan, no, what do you mean the real war? What do you mean? What do you mean? Thanks for the follow, Vaga. Introvert, thank you so much for the sub. Let's go. 13 months is crazy. Mwah. Thank you, Introvert. Anonymous, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Otto Harold. Thank you so much. Yay, Introvert, good job. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Introvert. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you, Anonymous. Have you ever heard of nukes, Hannah? No. The type of war, no more money, then we'll finally win. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Guys, we did a level 14 hype train. 30 minutes, a level 14 hype train. What an awesome day. Oh my goodness. Aw, Introvert, use your birthday money on me. Thank you so much, guys. I use your emote. I love your, wow, words. By the way, I love your emotes. I use them in every chat I'm in. Really? You guys like the emotes? I get worried because, like, I don't see them as often. The bees are so cute. But, like, so it's, like, really cute to know that you guys use my emotes a lot. That's so cute. The fact that you would use my emotes in, like, other chats, too, is so cute and sweet. And thank you so much. W's in the shot. Okay, I'm going to spam your emotes now. Feel free to spam my emotes. Don't spam, like, the same emote every 5 messages, but feel free to you know, spam. If you don't know what to say in chat, but you want to keep chat busy, like, because that also benefits me. If chat looks busy, people enjoy it more. Don't know why that is, but it is. So if you just want to keep chat, like, going, right, and you don't know what to say, you know, still use words, right? Like, still chat like normal or chat with other people in chat, but you can just spam a couple emotes and then call it a day if you don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Thanks, guys. It's like, okay, that emote is like the equivalent of this. What did you say? What did you say to me? Wait, you have chocolate? Wait, you have coffee? It's like this. That's what that emote is. And it's like, the reason it has toes and stuff is because you can see, it's like if you were up here and you could see down. Too much detail. I think that's what makes it funny. Okay, what are we gonna do today? Well, today we're just getting ready and we're chatting. It is actually a shorter stream today, and I feel bad saying that, especially after what just happened. That's crazy. KT, Goons, Casita, C-Mac, Confused Potato, Muffins, Con, Crimson, and Dark Archon, thank you so much for gifting subs. That is so kind, and I love you guys so much. Short stream, yeah, today, but I am streaming tomorrow as well, and tomorrow is actually Valentine's Day. It'll be a short stream tomorrow as well, but, like, you combine 2 short streams, it becomes a longer stream, right? I'm going to be streaming today, a short stream, tomorrow a short stream, then Thursday I'm streaming, a normal stream, and then Friday I'm streaming as well, and then Saturday and Sunday I won't be streaming. So I am slowly changing up my schedule a little bit. If you guys don't notice, I'm figuring it out. I'm seeing what works and what times work so that I can put, like, you know, every day at this time is when I'm gonna go live, or around that time. But basically, going forward, I really, really want to, like, stream Monday through Friday, and then have the weekend off. And then every now and then I might stream on the weekend if I'm playing games. But yeah. That is an interesting question, Harold, and there is a lot of debate on that. I personally have a personal conviction against drinking. I don't drink. Also, if you just look at, like, even in, like, non-Christian standards, I feel like if you look at, like, the science behind it, and, like, if you look at, like, all the top G's or whatever, like, successful people or people who are healthier mentally, they usually don't drink or do drugs or smoke, and there's a reason for that. There's a like, even if you don't have to bring spirituality into that to know that, like, it is, you can do those things and be healthy, but you're more likely to be healthy not doing those things. Like, it leads to a path, like, it opens up a pathway for you that you could more easily fall and mentally not do as well. So, it's not that you're, like, a terrible person if you struggle with doing those things, or if you do those things, and you can choose, like, you have free will, you can choose what you want to do, but there is, like, even in, like, a non-spiritual, like, place, like, as, you know, science has literally said, like, hey, if you're drinking hard liquor, like, there's some health benefits to drinking a glass of red wine a day, a glass, and stopping there. But if you're, like, there's, like, literal research-backed evidence of, like, hey, drinking's not that great for you, and it just isn't, like, you know, and same with smoking and any sort of drug, including weed. Like, they all have benefits, like, even hard liquor, you could say the benefit is, hey, it makes you more social, and if I don't drink too much, it's fine. You know, too much of anything's a bad thing. But, it opens up a pathway for you to more easily fall into an addiction, using it as a crutch, using it as a band-aid instead of actually working on yourself. Thank you so much for a follow! And then becoming too comfortable in that band-aid. Using it as a way that it messes, like, with your hormones or your, you know, oxytocin, dopamine levels. Like, weed can mess with your dopamine levels a lot to where you kind of need weed in order to continue having higher dopamine. It can actually make you, if you consistently smoke it, if you smoke it just a little bit, right, like, people can use it for medicinal needs and stuff like that. But the problem is, like, research, like, the reason why people say it's not good is because 99% of our population does not have the self-control to stop there. It usually starts as, like, oh, it's just, like, here and there, and then when life gets hard, or when things get hard, or whenever you have more money or you're more accessible to it, it becomes either an addiction or something that you don't believe is an addiction because you stopped for a month that one time. but it has a hold on you. You feel like you need it to get through your day. You feel like your days are better with it. You can't have a good day without it. Or you can have a good day without it, but it's better with it. Where, it's just very easy to fall into that. And, so, like, I understand you have free will. You can use those things. You can drink. You can smoke. You can do whatever you want. It's your body's free will. But even in a non-spiritual way, like, there is consequences to anything you do, and the consequences are either positive or negative, and sometimes they're both. Sometimes you can have a positive and a negative consequence, and it opens up a pathway to potentially, to more easily falling and digging yourself a deeper hole. So if you're struggling with your mental health, I would really recommend, instead of using Band-Aids to help yourself get through it, because I understand it is easier, it does help, so I understand why people do, like, even with, like, medication and stuff like that, like, it makes sense. Even I've fallen to that. You're not a terrible person for it, but it is better for you to learn different ways where you don't need a substance to be okay. Because then you have a higher likelihood of, when things get too hard or when you're comfortable using it or whatever, there's a higher likelihood of you falling into that. It's the same way as, like, thank you so much for the stretch. Good stretch. It's the same way as, this might be, it might sound crazy to you guys, but, like, let's say, just for the concept alone, not really, like, trying to compare the two, but, let's say cheating on your significant other, if you are talking to female, like, if you're a guy and you have a girl, or vice versa, talking to a female or male friend and being really close to them isn't necessarily a bad thing, or scrolling and following girls on Instagram that, like, you know, are very attractive or whatever, or guys, if you're a girl, who post, like, those shirtless photos and stuff, it's not necessarily a terrible thing, and you could have self-control to not do that, but it makes it that much easier that you're having a hard time in your relationship, you're sexually frustrated, you're emotionally frustrated, this person reaches out to you and they make you feel wanted, they make you feel like you have this person that you can talk to that makes you feel that way, or you have this person that you could, like, look at, or you start having dreams about these people because of what you're lacking in your day-to-day, and then suddenly the idea of cheating becomes a lot more realistic, even though you were somebody who said, I would never, ever do that in my life. It's because it's more, when things, we set ourselves up for success, there's no such thing as luck. I think there's a book on this, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, there's no such thing as luck, there's being prepared for opportunities. So if you're prepared for opportunities, then when that time comes, when that random 1% chance of that time coming, that chance,
Meow.
you being able to take it is because you prepared for it. Firms, thank you so much for the sub. Mwah! Thank you, Firms. So it's the same with negative things too. If you prepared yourself in a way where something bad happens and you're more likely to take that as an option, or you've made it seem like less crazy to yourself or whatever, you've opened up pathways that you're more easily able to do those things. Biblically, sin has no power over us. Jean, thank you so much for the Prime. Mwah! Thank you so much for using your Prime on me. I really appreciate it. 3 months is crazy. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Biblically, sin has no power over us. And Jesus died on the cross so that we, in the Garden of Eden, when Eve ate the apple, when Adam and Eve ate the apple, they were suddenly conscious of their nakedness. They were suddenly conscious of sin. Now they have the knowledge of sin, and you are what you behold. So what you think about the most is what you become. So if you start thinking about sin, which sin is like to be without God, and sin is like the law, when you start thinking about the law, which is the Mosaic law in the Bible, which is the law of like, do not murder, do not cheat, do not etc., right? Like, that when you think about it so much that you're like, oh, I'm trying not to do it, then you're more likely to do it. Instead, the whole thing is you can think about Jesus instead, and how he died for you, so that has no power over you. So now you're thinking about all the good things, and you're thinking about Jesus and his goodness and his holiness, and then you're more likely not to do the sin, because you're more likely to be like Jesus, because you're beholding Jesus. And Jesus is amazing and very loving. And if you do fall in that sin, the fact that you're beholding Jesus and he goes, you are not that sin, I love you no matter what, that's what leads you to coming out of the sin without having to try. It's not about trying not to sin or trying to follow the law and doing A, B, and C so that Jesus loves you, so that you can show him perfect love, because you're never going to show him perfect love. We're human. It's about just keeping your eyes on Jesus, and he'll do all the work in you. It's about, you don't have to even think about sin. Don't be conscious of it. There's no purpose in being conscious of it. He died on the cross to pay that price. He bought that for you. So I think a lot of people get so caught up, and I get it, because I get there too. Even now, knowing that, I struggle with it sometimes. It's how the enemy attacks us. But get so caught up in trying to be the perfect Christian, or trying to be the perfect daughter of God or son of God, and it's not about that. God already says you are made holy and righteous in Jesus' name when you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. So the moment you accept him as your Lord and Savior, you are made righteous, holy, and blameless. Just keep your eyes on him. Everything else will fall away. He will prune you. He will work on you. In your mistakes and in your times where you fall, he will be with you, and he will work through you. There is nothing you can do that God is not powerful enough to make good from. So long story short, yes, technically, I personally think that technically that, like, it is not good to drink alcohol. Maybe a glass of wine, because in Old Testament and in one time in New Testament, they did drink wine as a way to celebrate. The difference is the wine that they would drink then also was very different than that hard liquor and the wine that we drink now. Their wine, you had to literally, in that time period, you literally had to drink wine from morning to nighttime to get drunk. Like, you had to drink all day to get drunk. It was very little alcohol content in the wine that they had in that time period. So to use those verses as a to like make an argument that it's like, oh, well, Jesus drank. Well, it's like the equivalent of vodka pasta sauce, like it doesn't, like, you get drunk after drinking a whole lot of it. And Jesus had, like, I think it, like, said that, I don't even know if it even said that he drank. Like, I don't even remember, but I'm pretty sure I would remember if he got drunk in the Bible. Anyways, So basically, even though I think that, like, technically, like, the things that scripture says don't do, or, like, it isn't really so that we can, in Old Testament, it was so that we could be aware of our sin, so that we knew we needed God, so we knew we needed Jesus when he came on earth. And now that we have Jesus, it's less about don't do this so that you can have salvation, or so that God loves you, or so that you could be a good Christian. It's more about just focusing your eyes on Jesus, and those things actually just help you live a good and fulfilling life. You don't need to do those things to be a good Christian. God will actually work it through you. You're probably naturally going to not want those things, because as you know Jesus, as you truly get to know him, as you truly seek him out and spend time in prayer and scripture, and focus less on trying not to do things and focus more on just knowing who Jesus is and who God is, your heart, the desires of your heart will become his. That's a scripture. So as you know him better, you won't want to do those things. You'll naturally follow those things without even trying. And so it's less about that, and it's more about just focusing on God. Amen. Granted, I'm sure there's a lot that, questions, and, my communication skills aren't the greatest, so that was a very simplified version of everything, but yeah. What I'm doing today is I'm getting ready for the day, because I have a couple errands to go run. I'm getting my nails done again today. I'm so excited because these are looking crusty as heck and they've grown out so long. Do you want to see the nails I'm going to get, chat? One moment. I'm getting these nails. These are the nails I'm going to get done. They're so cute. Wait, let me turn the brightness down. Ow. Turn the brightness down a bit more. Those are the nails I'm gonna go get done. Aren't they so cute? They're blueberry nails. They're literally blueberry nails. Isn't that so wholesome and cute? I love the color blue. I think the color blue, especially with the red coming out of my hair, just suits me so well, and it also makes me, I feel like the blueberry nails is a good mix of, summer and spring. It still feels like it could pass as spring, but it makes me feel like summer at the same time, and I love summer so much! Hannah, since this is going to be a short stream, and I wasn't expecting you to stream tomorrow, let me say, you should check your door in a few hours. What do you mean? What do you mean, Marie? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What? You have 2 feet of snow outside? Really? I feel like it's already starting to get warmer, which I'm happy about. It's still, cold. It's still, booty hole weather outside, but it's not, snowy. Hello, Imlinch. I have to blow my nose really bad, and then we gotta finish doing my makeup. And I have a few things to talk to you guys about. Guys, I am terrified of getting swatted. I'm actually so mortified. Did you know, from what I've heard, most streamers who get swatted get literal PTSD from it. Even if it's not a big deal to them in the moment, it gives them PTSD later on. That's scary. One sec. I gotta go blow my nose. I gotta blur my nose. Bum, 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 bum. I actually have tissues right here. What a good thing to have. Okay. Hold up. Have any of you ever gotten swatted? I know someone who doesn't stream who's just gotten swatted because he's chronically on the internet messing with people. One sec. Oh, I feel so much better now. I can actually breathe. Okay, let's do our makeup. So, you got raided by the cops once? For what? I have PTSD now from downloading music on Spotify on my new phone. That's kind of funny. Opinions on England. Oh no. Like the British people. Are you talking about British people? I don't know, Harold. I have quite a few opinions, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, mate? I've quite a few opinions on British people. British. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, if you didn't know, I'm British. I'm actually British. Smelly. Smelly gets so mad every time. I don't know how to do the Australian accent very well. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I feel comfortable doing, I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because white people, I feel more comfortable doing a British and Australian accent. But if I do like an Indian accent, I feel like I'm racist. Why is that? Huh? Why? Are accents racist in general? Does that mean if somebody tried to do the American accent, it'd be racist? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel weird. Like, I feel like if I just dropped the Indian accent, people would look at me like, let's not talk to her anymore. Why did I come back to Hannah saying, I'm not saying, I'm asking, are accents racist? You know? Like, it's a genuine question. Depends on what? As long as it's not in mean-spirited and just joking and imitating someone or something. But I think the problem is when you do an accent, you usually say things that you usually hear those people say. So like, oi mate, put a shrimp on the barbie. Or like, whatever, something like that. Or like, you know, I feel like if you were to do like a Indian or an Asian accent, it would be, you'd say something and they'd be like, not every Indian says that. That's racist. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Do you see where I'm coming from? Bye, Rishmas. Have a good day. My friending. I'm Asian. I don't care. I feel like, okay, but then that could also be seen as like, you know, if you have like a black friend and they say you have the N-word pass, right? But then you talk to another black person, they're like, well, I have a black friend who said I could say it. You don't just get the pass. Like, people are still gonna call you racist. So if you're Asian and then I do like an Asian accent and then you say, I'm Asian, I don't care, that's not racist. Well, maybe another Asian thinks it is. And if it's the race that if it's the race that it comes from, they decide what's racist and not. Like, it's not I don't get to decide. So I just get called racist no matter what I do if it has anything to do with another race. From at least one person. It's a very scary world out there. I feel like I can't do anything. Hello, Mateo. You can do whatever you want except say the N-word. That's how the game works. Okay, so I can be as racist as I want. I just don't have to, as long as I don't say the N-word, I'm good. Is that what you're saying? I feel like that's so wrong.
Meow.
Daniel! Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for using your Prime on me. Mwah. you can be as racist as you want, but not to black people, because that's racist. All the others don't care. Are Mexicans allowed to say the N-word? I've heard that before. No, but I've heard that before, and I was like, is that an actual thing? Because, like, some people say that that is a thing, and then some people are like, the heck you on about? Never in a million years did I think I would be on live. Never in a million years did I think I'd be online live, where anything I say is forever on the internet. Having a conversation about the N-word. Never in my and racism. Never in my lifetime did I ever think this would happen. Do you think racism will go away one day? Like, do you think people just won't care? Like, do you think there'll ever come a day where the N-word doesn't mean anything to anyone? Or do you think it'll always have meaning to people? In heaven, the N-word doesn't mean anything in heaven. Nah, racism always sadly there. That's sad. I would love to talk to I would love to have like a little talk show where I discuss with people topics like this. People who like other influencers and stuff. I would love to hear influencers' opinions on stuff like this. Like, imagine I got Moist Critical and I just asked him, do you think the N-word will ever, people will ever not care about the N-word? I feel like he would have a really, Moist Critical is actually so smart. I feel like he'd have a really good answer on that, but he would also make it funny somehow. But I also wonder, I wonder what Pokimane would say. I wonder if influencers would only give the safe answer instead of actually, giving their honest thoughts. I'd love to have, a show, interview other creators where they genuinely give their honest opinion without it, affecting their careers, but I don't know if that would ever be possible. Thank you so much. Maybe I just get a bunch of people, but I give them voice changers, and the people just have to guess who they are. They're anonymous. And then I say, okay, so today we have Moist Critical, Valkyrie, Pokimane, and, Toast. And PewDiePie. I don't know. And then they all have voice changers, and I ask them all these questions, and maybe somebody sounds extremely racist, but you have no idea which one it is. You just know it's one of those names. But nobody can actually cancel anyone, because you can't actually say for sure who it is. You can speculate, and maybe people think one way, but it wouldn't actually cancel them. Well, yeah, but that's true, Luan, but it would also be funny to just, nobody could know for sure who has what opinion about it, though. What do I think about the Jewish community? Like, what do you mean? I've heard that people who have Jewish heritage, like bloodline heritage, like from, I think, Israel, like people who are like have that heritage and bloodline, tend to be more intelligent, like IQ wise. That's was like a research study shown. There's also speculation and like, well, not speculation, it's true, but like speculation that it has to do with it. But everyone who's like top 1% in like making money and in business and stuff has Jewish bloodline or is Jewish. So, I don't know. That's all I know about it. I don't really know much. I know, like, Jewish from the Bible. I know, like, the Mosaic Law. I know Old Testament. But I don't know much about, like, anything other than what I've read in the Bible. Other than what I shared with you. Why am I talking about Jews? People asked me. I was asked a question. I was just sharing that I don't really know much. Am I gonna get canceled for sharing that I don't know much? Sure, let's change topic. Alright, it's getting heated? When is it getting heated? What's your opinion on Germans? That's terrible. Stormfalco, thanks for the follow. I would like to talk about what I really want to start doing with my streams. I think you guys notice, but like sometimes I get really bored with streaming because I feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. I want to plan out my streams, but a lot of times like it just doesn't seem fun to me to do like what Ludwig does. It just wouldn't be fun to me. Like I don't want to do like game show stuff. Like, you know, like it just not, that's not really me. I would rather do like, if I could turn, well, and I was thinking about it. I was on the treadmill the other day, actually yesterday, and I was thinking about it a lot. And I was like, if I could turn my live streams into some form of like vlog feel, that would be so awesome. And like, I can still play games and video games some days, but I could also do like, you know, IRL streams that feel like a vlog, right? I think it would be so fun. So I've been looking a lot into stuff like that. I've come up with some really cool ideas too. I just really, like, for instance, like a series, and I could turn it into a YouTube series as well, like using the footage from the live streams, but a series where like I basically learn new skills. Like I learned how to play basketball, or I'm mic'd up doing beach volleyball, obviously in a t-shirt and shorts, but like, or I learn, or like playing tennis or something like that, or volunteering at like a farm, volunteering at an animal rescue center or whatever, and like archery, stuff like that, like doing cool new things and taking you guys with me where it's like mic'd up and I learn what I'm doing. I feel like it would be really fun to like go do stuff and like learn stuff and like just do stuff that I would normally do, right? And like, or maybe I go through like a bunch of drive-thrus with you guys and we rate drive-thru food, but on live stream. It's like, you know, like, do you get what I'm trying to come across? I feel like that would be really fun. But the problem is it costs a lot to, I have to get the stuff to, like, I have to get the stuff to do it. Hi, Dozenar. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Hannah. I hope you're doing well today. I am. I just got back from my uncle's viewing, which was a little hard on me, but I'm doing better now, and I know he's in a better place. I'm glad you're doing better now, and he is in a better place. And it is sad that he's not with us, and we don't get to enjoy his light anymore, but he is in a much happier place. And he's at peace. Speedrun fast food places in 2 hours. I don't know. Y'all know anything good to get your stomach to stop hurting? Heating pads, Motrin, heating pads, lemon, warm lemon water, peppermint tea, fennel tea, greens juice. There is a medicine called Gas X, and you can take a pill of that. That helps sometimes. Tums help. And try to eat, like, soup instead of, like, don't eat anything. If you get hungry, just eat, like, soup or something for a little bit. Trust, I have been there. Hot girls have chronic stomach issues. It's a problem. But, oh my goodness. So many texts. I'm so popular. But yeah, so basically, the thing is, in order to start doing IRL streams, it's not just gonna be from my phone, because if I do it from my phone, it'll be kind of bad quality, because I'll be doing it from data, and my phone camera is only so good. Dozen Art Gaming! Dozen! Hot dog! He said hot dog! Dozen, thank you so much! Thank you so much, Dozen. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Mwah, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Dozen. Thank you. Big W. I don't know how vlog streamer creators do IRL streams. Well, I've been looking into it just because it interests me so much. Thank you so much, Dozen. Hot dog. But, people who do IRL streams often, especially if it feels like vloggy, like it's good quality, it costs about a little less than $3,000 to get the whole setup. You basically need, there's like backpacks for it too and stuff, but it's, so what I was thinking is maybe we do like a 24 or 48 hour stream or something, and the goal is a donation goal, and then if we hit that goal, I can buy the things that I need, and then we can start doing IRL streams together. And I feel like Hannah's literally the only one who appreciates my comedy. I appreciate it so much. So if that's like something that you guys would be interested in, I could get my butt on starting doing like a 24 or 48 hour stream soon. No, Mr. Shadow. No, sir. Thanks, Brooke, for the follow. But I think it'd be really fun. I think it would feel more like... I feel like it's nice being like this. It's nice to have the same background. It's nice to, and we can play games together like this. But there is a level of connection, of feeling like, I'm your best friend on FaceTime that I want, even in my streams. that I think I would be able to achieve with IRL streaming, because I could literally bring you guys with me in my car and, like, put you right here while I drive. I wouldn't start the stream until, like, I'm not near my house, obviously, but, like, and then, like, go through a drive-through, and, like, I could take you guys with me to, like, cafes. I could take you with me. I could literally go to the zoo or something, and, like, or the aquarium, I don't know, like, Perp, thank Drake, hi, hello, hi, Dirt Stump, thank you so much. So, I don't know, something along those lines would be sick. And then it wouldn't always be live IRL streams. I think IRL streams would be either really casual or it'd be really planned out, like, once a week or once every other, or like once a month. There's like a big one where I have a friend who plays basketball. Maybe I, go to a basketball court and I have a couple friends, and like one friend holds the camera and films for me while me and the other person's mic'd up, and I get taught how to play basketball mic'd up, like stuff like that, and I think that would be really cool and really fun. And also, like, it would make really good Twitch clips. It would make really good Instagram Reels and TikToks and really good YouTube videos. Rangudo, thank you so much for your follow. So I think it's definitely something that I would be more passionate about. I love being active. I love doing things. I want to do everything. I want to learn how to act. I want to learn how to voice act. I want to learn how to play basketball. I want to learn how to play pickleball really well. I want to learn how to be really good at beach volleyball. I want to learn how to work out really well. I want to be fit. I want to learn how to horseback ride. I want to learn archery. I want to learn skeet shooting. I want to learn, I want to go fishing. I want to go skydiving more often and get my skydiver's permit. I want to go scuba diving. I want to do so much in my life. And it's hard being a streamer who is, like, also a gamer. Like, I do game. But it's hard being a streamer who also wants to touch grass every day. For lack of better words. Because streamers who are online like, the bigger streamers, they're streaming all the time. Which means they don't go outside very often. I want to stream all the time, but I also want to go outside and experience life at the same time. So this way, I can do it all at once and make YouTube videos out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would be really, I don't know. I think I would find so much passion and joy in doing that. And then also still playing FPS games, still playing playthrough games. But then whenever I play those playthrough games, when I play those FPS games, you guys know me even better, because when we had those IRL streams, feels like you're with a friend on FaceTime. If, like, you get to know my personality interacting with other people and interacting with you even more. So whenever you watch me do a playthrough series of a video game or something, my reactions mean more to you because you know me better. Does that make sense? I feel like that would just be like, I don't know, I just think it would work so well. I think it would work so well. I think it would work so well to do that, and then also it would make really good YouTube videos, so I would be multitasking. I could, I could travel with you guys. Like, I could literally stream me traveling, like going to the airport or something. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be really cool. Granted, I would always, like, if I ever did, like, out in public streaming and got really big, I would have to have someone with me at all times, like maybe Nick with me, or like a friend or something with me at all times for safety. But other than that, like, I think it would be so fun. I think it would be a good time. Okay, I need to finish my makeup. Nah, I think you guys think I'm bigger than I actually am. I think I would be fine as long as I'm not staying in the same place all the time. Or repeating the same place all the time and stuff like that for a little while. I get the concern, but I also think that there's certain areas that are more concerning than others. I know, I appreciate that you guys care. It's really sweet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Luan. I think it's like if I go to the same places or I go to like a super like busy public place where people wouldn't notice if something big happened. Like if I go to like a cafe or I go at like an animal rescue center or even a small gym or something, like if somebody's harassing me or bothering me, there'll be like 10 other people who notice and care. But if I go somewhere like a mall or like, and especially if I do it often and it's the same place, that would be like an issue.
Meow.
IRL stream where Hannah joins the feds. That would actually be kind of fun. Imagine like I get to the point where like I'm doing these things and then I get to like no, hear me out. Where like I get to go to the police station and they like I get to like ride along with stream for a day. That would be kind of cool. Maxwell Gurley, thank you so much for the sub. Mwah! Thank you so much, Maxwell Gurley. Thank you. I don't think all cops are evil. I think a lot of social media portrays them all as evil. I think the system is messed up, but it's also pretty hard to fix with the world we live in. And I think a lot of cops actually get severely underpaid, very much mistreated, and they see horrible things on a daily basis. And they kind of have certain reasons why they do things, and a lot of times you only get like 10 seconds of footage that makes them seem like bad guys. I don't think all cops are good. I also don't think all cops are bad. I think generalizing everyone is just stupid. Hannah, do you want to... What do you mean, Mr. Shadow? Hi, Source. I'm good. How are you? What do you mean by that? Don't worry, Luan. I've had some pretty I don't know. I think I'll be fine. I've already, like, even before I started streaming and stuff, I've had some situations before in my life. I haven't really done story times and stuff before, but there was just one time when I first started working out for the first time, like going to the gym for the first time and lifting weights for the first time. I went to a Planet Fitness in a not very good area. It was like in Louisiana. Louisiana's already kind of like a, for lack of better words, low-key ghetto state. It's a very poor state. Like, it's normal to be poor. That's where I grew up. And, there was a Planet Fitness I was going to. So there's a lot of crime in Louisiana. But this Planet Fitness I was going to, I was, like, you know, scrawny and younger and more naive. So there's this old guy who, he seemed really sweet. He was working out every day. Marcy, thanks for the follow. And there was this, like, old man, and I was very, like, social. I was always very sweet to people. I would talk to anyone at the gym if they came up to me. I would just, like, be like, hey, like, oh, thanks, and, like, ask for help on, like, how do I do this better and stuff. I just wasn't afraid of social interaction, but I was also naive, so I didn't realize the safety measures of that, being alone as a girl in this area at a gym, especially at Planet Fitness where, like, the employees don't really notice what's going on. And so, this old man, was really sweet. I said hi to him, and almost every day I went to the gym, I'd say hi to him. He looked so cute. Like, you know how old people can be really cute? Like, aw, it's a little old person. I hope that's not weird, but, like, sometimes it's like that. 'Cause it's like, dang, I don't know, old people and kids are both, like, adorable. And so this guy, I would say hi to every day I went to the gym, and I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, I thought it was just like, oh, you know, he's working out, he's really sweet, whatever. One day, I came to the gym, and he gave me a lollipop, and I thought it was so cute. I thought it was just like, you know, when you're an older person, you're lonely, and you know how, like, old people like to share stories with people, and, like, they have old people candy and stuff like that. They just like being nice to people. I was really naive. So I took the lollipop and I was like, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I hope you have a great day. And I just held on to it because I was going to have it later. It was wrapped. It was completely wrapped. It wasn't, like, tampered with or anything. But I guess this man thought that me accepting a lollipop meant something more. Because in this Planet Fitness, there's a back little corner where they have the cable machines. And I went to the back little corner where, like, there's the camera, like, barely catches it. And then, like, there's not a lot going on around. So it's kind of, like, cut off from the rest. It's not really open concept. And so I was doing my cable machine workout. I was actually doing, like, the ab thing where you, like, go down. And he came up right here. And I looked up to my right. I was on the ground because I was on my knees doing, like, the ab thing with the cable. I looked to my right where this old man was who gave me the lollipop, and his pants were down. And so was his underwear. And his thing was just out right there. And it was just right in my face. And in a Planet Fitness. And I did not know what to do. I literally, my brain malfunctioned for a minute. I went back. I did another crunch because I was like, there's no way this is happening. My brain is somehow making this up. This is insane. And then I looked back over to the right and I was like, and he was, like, smiling at me. It was so creepy. And then I was like, no, and he was like, oh, you don't like this? And I was like, no, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and then put it up, like, covered himself, like, put his pants back on, and then walked over and continued his workout, and I sat there for a minute, my heart beat, like, I felt so violated. It really messed with me. Like, you wouldn't think, I genuinely wouldn't think that would affect me as much as it did. Like, I thought, like, okay, that's stupid. Like, this guy is, like, messed up, obviously, and it's just a human body part. It's not like he did anything to me. But for some reason, it really messed with me. Like, it made me feel so violated and, like, so scared. I was so scared of people. I was like, whoa, like, my world was flipped upside down. I was like, whoa, all I did was smile at this person, was say hi when I went to the gym. That's it. I've only ever said hi to this person, and because I accepted a lollipop that he wanted to give me, this is the outcome of that. That's crazy. People are crazy. And it was just the day that I realized how messed up people can be. So my world kind of just flipped upside down. So I went up, I grabbed the lollipop, I went up to the man, I said, hey, that's not okay. At the time, I was 19. This man was, like, in his 60s or, like, late 50s. I was 19. I said, hey, this is No, he was, like, in his late 60s. I was like, hey, this is not okay. Like, you can't do this to me or other women. Like, and here's your lollipop back. That is not... I was just being kind to you by saying hi. This isn't okay. And I managed to, like... I felt myself, like, starting to tear up, but I managed to not tear up and to just keep my composure, tell him... Because, like, I didn't know, like, maybe he just... I don't know how someone can be that, have it, like, 60 years old, experience that much life and not understand that. But, I don't know, I gave him benefit of the doubt, and I was like, that's not okay. I'm telling you so that no other woman has to deal with this. That's not okay. I went back, I left the gym, I went to my car, and I cried so hard. I felt... I actually kept myself together. I didn't cry yet. I drove myself back home because I did not want to be anywhere near that Planet Fitness or in that parking lot. I was too scared. Kenneth, thanks for the follow. I got home, I parked my car, and I just fell apart. I had a full-on panic attack. It was terrible. I felt so violated. I felt so afraid. I felt like... I realized how little safety I actually had and how, like, that could have been worse and how crazy people are and how, like, you know, like, just doing normal things can lead to stuff like that. Like, it just flipped my world upside down for a minute. And I told my aunt, because I was living with my aunt at the time, and we went up to the police station and I filed a police report on this man. And apparently he had done it before, and he had mental issues, and so he went to jail. I filed a police report, and he went to jail. So I put him in jail, so it doesn't happen to any other girls. And then, I started working out at a different Planet Fitness. It was further, it was like 30 minutes away, but just because I didn't want to go back to that one for a while, I just didn't feel safe. So I started going to a different one, and the next week, guess what? The next week, in the paper, of, like, the town in Louisiana I was in the paper, guess what was in the paper? Not this man, an entirely, completely different man. The same Planet Fitness, there was a porta potty right outside of Planet Fitness, right? There was a dead woman's body found in the porta potty right outside that same Planet Fitness the next week. So I never went back to that Planet Fitness. I canceled my Planet Fitness membership, and I started going to LA Fitness instead at the time. I think it was LA Fitness. It might have been a different gym name. I started going to that, to a totally different gym at the time. But yeah, that's the story of the time I got flashed at a Planet Fitness. Yeah. Oh, and if I had stayed there for another week, maybe I would have been murdered. But, yeah, it's fine. I'm here still. Yeah. So, I don't think I'll have such a bad... I feel like... if something happens now, I would handle it even better, to be honest. It would be traumatic, but I feel like I would be more okay because I've dealt with stuff like that before I even had a platform, before I even posted on social media. I've dealt with stuff like that. So, and I also like would always wear a t-shirt in the gym. I also like, you know how some people think like I was covered in the gym. It wasn't like I was like asking for, like, not that I think women are if they're wearing that stuff. I don't think it is. The whole point is that, like, it doesn't matter what you wear. Some people are just crazy. Some people just don't understand. Some, like, stuff like this still happens to women and men. it happens to men too. It's less likely to happen to a man who who has muscle, because they're more likely, they have a higher chance of being able to defend themselves. Women are more defenseless than most men. So we have a higher chance of that stuff happening to us. It's just how it is. If we did the same amount of hours in a gym as a man, we would not build the same amount of muscle as a man. So therefore, biologically, we just have less self-defense. Usually. We don't have that genetic advantage. And so women tend to get targeted more for stuff like that. So, hey everyone, happy early Valentine's Day! Just hope that doesn't happen to you guys. Hi, Marcy. What do you need help with? Hi, Dominique.
Hello there.
Yeah, I think it's silly to compare. I think comparing genders, like, they're so different. Like, we're all so different. We both have issues. We both have advantages, and we both have disadvantages. Like, I think instead of, like, getting angry about our differences, let's find joy in them and try to help each other. That's it. Like, I don't think it has to be, but we do live in a world where people aren't the brightest, and people lack a lot of self-control, so it leads to a lot more issues. So even if we'll never live in a perfect world, ever. Valentine's Day is tomorrow for me. I don't really know. What are you guys' Valentine's Day plans? I don't know what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. Nick hasn't asked me to be his Valentine yet. I think he's asking tomorrow. I think he's going to ask on Valentine's Day, which is fine. I don't mind, because originally, like, Valentine's Day, if you think about it, like, back when you were, like, making little Valentines in school and you were in elementary school, usually you ask them on Valentine's Day anyways, so I don't really care, as long as he asks me. But, he mentioned maybe, he asked me a couple things that, like, clued me into thinking that he's gonna take me on a date tomorrow, but I don't know. Do you usually go on dates on Valentine's Day, chat? Or do you just, like, get each other, like, flowers and, like, hang out with each other? Or is it usually, like, you go on a date, like, you go to dinner, or you go do, like, art together or a picnic or something? Or do you usually just, like, I don't know. I've never had a Valentine before. I've never had someone on Valentine's Day. My whole life I've been single on Valentine's Day. This is the first year of my life I haven't. So I have no idea what to expect, actually. Last year was the first year I ever got flowers on Valentine's Day. Not a weirdo. You're taking my words too seriously, Luan. Spending Valentine's Day in the gym with the boys. Let's go. Valentine's Day is so dumb. I mean, you have a year to do something cute to a girl. Why not? I think Valentine's Day is more just an excuse to like, I think it's just an excuse to celebrate the love that you already have for each other. I don't think Valentine's Day is necessarily about, you know, you have to take them on a fancy date and buy them flowers that day and only that day out of the year. I think it's just a celebration of love for people. You know how, like, I think it's just an excuse to celebrate that you love someone. Like, I don't know how guys do it. I was talking to Luan about this. I don't know how guys do it, but I know girls, a lot of times we do Galentine's Day, where we have female friends that we're close to and we love, like sisters or whatever, and we all go to like brunch together, or we would all like, or we get each other flowers or something. But mostly like we just hang out together and show each other that we love each other on Valentine's Day if we don't have a significant other. And that's usually what girls do as a way to celebrate love. I don't know what guys would do, because I know that guys tend to be more sus about, like, showing each other they love each other through doing a cute little date together, you know, like, so I don't really know how guys would do that. I think it would be cute if there was a Valentine's Day thing, but I don't know. I love my bros for real, but I ain't gay for them. One-on-one sleepovers with the homies. Welcome back, Dozenar. I'll be your homie-tines, your homie Valentine this year, chat. If you don't have a Valentine this year, you can let them know. You can send them this clip. I, Hannah, for whoever holds this clip, am officially this person's Valentine for this year. That does not hold me to needing to do anything for that person, but they have somebody to call their Valentine as a homie this year. I am their friend, homie-tine. Their Valentine homie. Mic drop. There we go. But yeah. Highlighter brings a whole look together. I love highlighter. Highlighter is like one of my favorite parts of a makeup look, I think. Alright, makeup done. Nothing crazy, just a simple, natural look. I mean, I guess eyeliner is not natural, but it's brown eyeliner, so. But yeah, this is the final look for my makeup. Maybe if I do this, you guys could see it better. Ta-da! It's nothing crazy. It's literally the simplest makeup ever. But here we are. Okay. Alright, Deaton. I can't wait till my freckles come out, man. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for summer. Guys, I haven't been on the tanning bed in a minute. So the tanning bed is basically just like the same thing as tanning in the sunshine. Except you can do it in winter, even if it's a cloudy day. Shaymaniac, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you for subbing. It just basically like, what's the word? Emulates like a really sunny day. So the fun part about it is, and you only like sit in it for like 6 minutes, you know, like you don't have to sit in there a long time. The thing is, the last time I went in there, like, you have to slowly build up your tolerance, because if you, let's say you don't have a base tan at all, or you're somebody who has a harder time tanning, like me, I have a hard time tanning. You only go, like, your first time going into a tanning bed, you're only in there for, like, 3 to 6 minutes, and then you get to bump up to, like, a max of, like, 10 to 15 minutes way later on, once you get to your peak tan, natural tan. I self-tan. That's why it looks like I'm tan a lot of times, but I'm not. I have a harder time tanning. Also, especially because I don't get to spend as much time in the sun because I'm chronically online. But now I have a tanning membership. I know, it sounds crazy. And that means that I have access to... Thank you so much, Chimaniac. In a little bit, Luan. Satan, hi! Which means that I basically can just, like, sit in the tanning, like, I can go there and get a tan for free anytime I go there, and I just pay, like, a monthly subscription fee, and then I can cancel it. I'm probably only gonna keep it for, like, 2.5 months, because that's all I really need to build the base tan, and then it'll be warm enough outside that I can just tan naturally in the sun. But the problem is, I haven't been able to use it for a little bit, because the last time I went, I accidentally got sunburned, but, like, from the tanning bed. Not bad. It wasn't a bad sunburn. It was very minimal. It was just enough that, like, my skin was a little itchy. Like, you know, like, if you just get, it's just a little bit red. It wasn't a bad sunburn at all. But you aren't allowed, like, until the sunburn fully heals, you cannot go back into a tanning bed, because that's where you have a higher risk of having issues from going into a tanning bed. So, I haven't been able to use it, and I won't be able to use it until, I think it's almost fully healed, so I think tomorrow I'll be able to use it, but I'll just wait today for, like, just for extra safe measure. But once I get back to using it, my freckles will come out so much. I want to show you guys something. Bye, Jedi Mike. Bye. I want to show you guys something. If I go... Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys, this is what my freckles look like in the summer. That's how much my freckles come out. And that's not even peak. Like, this isn't even, like, the most they come out. Like, they get pretty dang poppin'. You can barely see them right now. Before, it was like... Let's see. Before, it was so obvious how much they were out. It was crazy. Like, this was in the same lighting I'm in now. That's how much my freckles come out in the summer. I don't even need to be tan. Like, I'm not even as tan as I am now. I feel so pretty when my freckles are out. This is what I look like with my freckles out. My freckles just make me so much prettier, like 20 times prettier. And they're literally gone. They're literally not even here right now. They just decided to go away for a little bit. Like, look how out my freckles are. They're just out like crazy. Let's see if I can find peak freckles. Peak freckles would be like, I don't know, maybe around here. No, that's not peak freckles. This isn't peak freckles, but this gives you a pretty good idea. Like, this is what I look like. That's how... Oh, I look so pretty when I have freckles out, because it's the sun that brings them out. So in the winter, my freckles aren't nearly as much. Like, look, my shoulder has freckles right now. My shoulder has freckles, but look how intense the freckles are there. They're so much more intense there, where right here, they're just it's very minimal right now. I miss them. I miss them so much. I want them back. I want to be in the sun so much this summer. I want to go to the beach so bad. I literally... Okay, if you guys have seen my stories, and Hannah, I have a question. Is it normal to not have empathy for people? Normal, maybe. Good, no. Having empathy for people is, not having empathy for someone, thanks for the follow, is cruel. For lack of better words, it's cruel to not have empathy for someone. You can choose not to have empathy for someone, and maybe it makes your life easier, but it's cruel. It's not kind, and it's not loving. To love someone is to be empathetic towards them, and to try your best to understand someone, even if you don't like them. Even if you don't agree with them. That's empathy. Hello, Johnny. Empathy is human nature. Literally, Satan himself is saying it. Yes. If you don't have, usually, I'm not saying this is you, but I would maybe go to a therapist, because not having empathy for people is one of two things. It's one of three things. You've had a very traumatic time in your life that's caused you to be really afraid of giving empathy to people because it is part of your self-defense mechanism. In which case, you need to go to therapy. You need Jesus and therapy. You need both. But if you don't believe in Jesus, you need therapy so that they can work through it with you, help you untangle that knot of emotional hurt that you have. They can untangle it so that you feel free and like you can breathe again. And it takes time and your effort, but that's definitely needed. Or there's two other things. Another thing, well, even if you have God, right? Like, even if you don't think anything's wrong with you, I know people who really are like, no, I had a great childhood. I'm good. Like, I have Jesus. Jesus heals me. Like, he's my therapist. I don't need a therapist. I don't need all that. You're right. Technically, you don't. But, you're not perfect. And you didn't have a perfect childhood. And trauma looks different for everyone. And if you don't think you have trauma, a lot of times you probably have it. 99% of people have trauma, even if they lived a perfect childhood. So, and then it causes them to have issues later in life. And if you don't acknowledge them to work through them or give it up to God, God can still work on it with you, naturally. But it can speed up the process. To have a therapist, to have somebody who's gone through what you've gone through or knows how to work with you on it and knows how to help you through that. Hello, Hyuki. The other two things I would say is a narcissist oftentimes lacks empathy, or they have empathy, but they choose their own personal wants and needs over somebody else's, and they don't really care. They try to ignore empathy. They don't really care about other people. They just kind of care about what they can get from other people, how they can, what affects them, how it affects them. The world kind of revolves around them. So that's that. It could be narcissistic tendencies, which being narcissistic can come from either traumas or issues from past and how you were raised as a child, even sometimes, or it can just be a literal neurological issue that you might need to get on medication to fix, and like rewire your brain. Oh my gosh, Fred shows up, of course, right now. And then lastly, psychopath. It's like a psychopathic tendency to not have empathy for people. This can also be worked on, and God can also make things happen that seem impossible. But I would really recommend, if you are really struggling with being empathetic towards others, find a good therapist. If you go to therapy for like a couple months and you feel like nothing's changing, find a new therapist. Some therapists are really bad. It's hard to find a good therapist, but when you find a good one, it helps a lot. So just know that if your therapy isn't helping, it's not because therapy isn't helpful. It's because you don't have a good therapist or a therapist that's good for you. So just find a new one until you find one that you actually, after a month or so, you see some progress. Give it a couple months. But yeah. Drake. Fred, that's like the most toxic thing to say ever. Dude, literally,
Hello there.
Fred, I think it's like your dream to be toxic, though, isn't it? Like, don't you want to achieve that in life? I feel like that's what you want. Hello there. I went to a therapist because when I was like 6 or 7. Yep, that would do it. That would do it, Huki. That would so do it. I feel that way too. I've seen some stuff. I mean, you guys, I was flashed out of Planet Fitness, and then if I stayed for another week, I could have been murdered. And that was like when I was 19 years old. We're not even getting into when I was like a kid. Murder? Yeah, Fred, I just told everyone the story time of when I went to Planet Fitness, like when I was 19, and I got flashed by an old guy, and then I sent him to jail, and then I started going to another Planet Fitness that was further away, because I didn't feel comfortable going to that one, and then there was a porta potty outside of the Planet Fitness that I used to go to, and literally not even a week later, they found a dead body in that porta potty right outside the same Planet Fitness I went to. So, yeah. That was when I lived with my aunt, and I was, like, taking care of a child. I was a full-time live-in nanny. Look at this girl. Look at her. She was living her best life. That's Summer Hannah. Summer Hannah is so happy. You want to know why? Because she gets sunshine, she's playing beach volleyball, she's being active, she's being extroverted, she's talking to people, she's in the sun, she's swimming in water, she's playing beach volleyball, she's being active, She's talking to people. Her freckles are out. She's getting sunshine. She's in the sun. And she gets in the water and goes swimming, and she's in the sun. Like, Lucy Blakely, thanks for the follow. No, literally, I want to be her again. Minus the toxic people in my life. That Hannah was unhappy because A, she was struggling with her relationship with God at the time, but that actually turned into having an amazing relationship with God because once she got over that hurdle. And then B, because the people in her life at that time were very toxic people, very not good people. Yeah, and she didn't really have very real friends at the time. So, like, you know, that was probably the only bad part about summer last year. But other than that, no, not you, Luan, but other than that, other than the people and stuff, she was living life like Larry, bruh. I loved posting. Tell me why in the winter, I don't really like posting on social media in the winter. You would think it'd be the opposite. I like scrolling on social media in the winter more, which makes me, like, depressed. Not really, but, like, it makes me feel like a zombie. But I don't post very much in the winter because then I compare myself to everyone that I'm watching online, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not good enough, and oh my gosh, I shouldn't post, and oh my gosh, I hate my life, and I'm so unmotivated because there's no sunshine. Anyways, so, yeah, that's kind of how I feel in the wintertime. But in the summertime, I'm literally a G, bruh. I'm literally that guy, pal. I'm literally Timothy Chalamet. I'm literally living life like Larry. Thanks for the follow. I'm literally the guy, the one, the only, the bird is the word. Literally, yeah, baby. I love summer. When do I end stream? In like 15 to 20 minutes. Thanks for the follow, Donald. One sec, I need to text someone back. I forgot to text someone back, and I feel bad. I want to be her so bad. I literally just want to be her. I'm done with the hoodies. I'm done with the... Like, look. She was so cute. She could just wear little sundresses and call it a day. She was like outside all the time. She was like hiking and stuff. Look at her. Look at her hiking. Look at her. That's so cool. She was like... Dude, my freckles were out so much. It's crazy. That's so crazy. There's Luan. You can see him in the background of that photo when he came to visit this past summer. I look like an alien. There he is in the background. Cognacs. Oh my gosh, I forgot. My setup used to look like that. In the beginning of last summer, that was my setup. It's changed so much. That's what my setup used to look like. It's still pretty nice, right? But now this is my setup. now I got the secret lab desk that and the PC and the camera and like the nice wall and like my mic is gonna be changed out for the Shure mic soon. Like I upgraded so crazy. Why is your setup a mirror? Cause none of this is real. It's all a dream. Wake up. Wake up.
Hello there.
Wake up. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Hi, Z. That's the mirror that I get ready. Like, whenever I was doing my makeup on stream, I set that mirror right here so that I have a mirror to do my makeup in instead of trying to do it in the camera. Because it's easier. And also just because, like, Mothman likes to show up and visit sometimes. He likes to give me a little dab if I'm doing a good job streaming, you know what I'm saying? Bye, Drake! Have fun at work! Love you! Thanks for the hydrate! Hydrate! Bye, Drake! Hi, Drake! Bye, Drake! Perpetual's name is Drake. That's why it's funny. Go through my stories archives? Like on my main account or on my old account? Oh, this is a picture I never posted because I didn't want people to roast me. Because, like, I very rarely ever post myself in a swimsuit just because I don't want to be sexualized. But at the same time, in the summer, I love wearing swimsuits. I'm always in a swimsuit. So it's hard because I take a lot of pictures where I'm in a swimsuit. I'm wearing overalls, but my bikini top is my top. You can't even see anything. This is the picture. It's literally, you don't even see anything. It's, like, not even bad. But I was just scared that I wanted to post it because I felt really cute. And I thought it was a cute outfit. Like, if you're in summer and you're on the beach and you want to, like, wear a top, like, you know. But the problem is, I get roasted so bad because I talk about how I try not to be sexualized, but because I'm an e-girl on the internet, if I post anything, I posted a video from when I was on a cruise, and I was literally on the beach. I didn't have a t-shirt with me because I was on the beach, and I was in a swimsuit, and I was just posting because I was like, man, I miss summer, and some of the people, first of all, some of the comments were weird, and then some of the comments were like, Jesus wouldn't want you to do that. I'm wearing a swimsuit because I'm at the beach, bro. I'm not, like, posing sexually, and if he has a problem, he'll talk to me about it. You don't gotta tell me. I don't know. It just bothers me so much. Like, I get it if I'm, like, trying to show off, but at the same time, like, I know girls. Like, there's a girl. She's a fitness influencer, and she just recently gave her life to Christ. She still posts because she's a fitness influencer, and, you know, a lot of females who are fitness influencers, it's about their body, right? But sometimes she posts some things that it's like, whoa, that's, like, kind of sexy, in my opinion, right? Like, that's how I see it. And then, like, for a minute, that judgment of, like, well, aren't you Christian? But then I sit there and I go, hey, guess what? I'm not the judge. God is, and he'll talk to her. And she literally, you don't know where she's at in her relationship with Christ. Maybe God's already working on that with her. Who am I? Like, she probably already knows. You saying something is just gonna be mean and hurt her and make her not want to do it more, instead of just showing her love the way that Jesus shows us love. And then Jesus will, guess what? Unless Holy Spirit puts it on your heart that you need to say something, which usually strangers don't have that on their heart. It's usually someone who's close to her, or a mentor, or a pastor, or something like that. Jesus is going to work with that on her. Like, she knows. If she's going to church, like, if she's pursuing God, like, she'll know, right? It's not up, you, like, and if she's not, then, like, why are you holding her to the standard of someone who is pursuing God? Like, you're just pushing her further away. I think people are so hell-bent on law when Jesus is all about him dying on the cross is so we don't, like, is so the law has no power over us. I think it's crazy. People, and I think the reason I get passionate about it is because I was one of those people. Like, let's be for real. The things we get the most passionate about are things that we fell victim to ourselves. Thanks for the follow, Bong Deep. Whatever your name is, thank you very much. It's not fair that you can wear a swimsuit and I can't. Dude, Smelly, I would pay to see you with a bikini on. I think it would be so funny. I mean, so slay. I think it would be slay. I think chat would love it. No, like a bikini top. No, not like down there. Chat, get your mind out of the gutter. That's not what I meant by that. I think it's just funny when guys try to wear like a dress or something. Wow, actually, when a masculine man who doesn't like wearing dresses decides to wear his girlfriend's clothes, I think that is kind of funny because he looks very not comfortable in it, and like that's not his like go-to. Like it doesn't match quite right, and I think that is funny. Don't cancel me, please. Guys, I'm sorry. This is my last day streaming. Please no. Please no. Oh, no. I'm scared. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday, Ere. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ere. Happy birthday to you. Last few days I've been getting into Christianity and thought about video games and how to find out which games to play / avoid. I asked because I enjoy playing Apex Legends. I don't know if it's okay to keep playing due to violence and weapons. I appreciate your knowledge and thoughts. I'm not God. First of all, I want to say my opinions are opinions. Unless it's coming from scripture or coming from Holy Spirit himself, my words don't mean anything. It's up to you if you decide to. But I mostly just stay away from games that like promote satanicness. Like if it's like literal like even like a Resident Evil, when like the whole concept was the Antichrist. I kind of didn't like it too much. I did play it. I felt like I shouldn't be playing it when I played it. It felt kind of yucky. I felt gross playing it. But I'll play Fortnite, I'll play CS, I'll play Overwatch, I'll play Apex, I'll play, even Baldur's Gate, which is like, has to do with D&D and stuff, and like a lot of people have their own, and like Magic, and a lot of people have their own like views on that. I am really secure in my relationship with God. I am also really secure in my relationship with Holy Spirit and conviction. God, I know that as I read scripture and as I seek God, he will make it clear and evident to me what is right, what is okay, and like what could be harming me. He loves you either way, no matter what games you play or what struggles you have or whatever. I don't think it's very legalistic like that. Like, you can't do A, B, and C as a Christian. No, like, you can, and God loves you, and he'll work through you when you're struggling. Doesn't mean it's good for you? No. But you can, and God still loves you as long as you're seeking him, and you're trying to know him better. You'll naturally stop doing things. Thanks for the follow. Like, the law and the legalist stuff, that just comes with following him naturally. You don't have to focus on trying to do A, B, and C. Anyways, so basically, I feel like, video games for me, it's less about what video games can I play, and or if I should play video games at all. It's more about, are video games becoming more important to me than Jesus? Like, am I not able to have Bible time? Am I not able to pray? And I don't have time for those things, but I'll make time to play a couple games of Apex. Then it's not okay. Because then I'm choosing gaming over God. That's when it becomes an issue. When you choose, and it could be anything. It could be gaming, it could be hanging out with my friends, it could be hanging out with your boyfriend or girlfriend, it could be getting your hair done, getting your nails done. If like those things, even family, it could be choosing your family. Like if it feels like you're prioritizing those things over God, or you're spending so much time on those things, but you're not really spending time with God, that's when it can become an issue with your relationship with God, because then it's becoming a wedge in between it. Thanks for the follow. It's like if you're dating someone, or let's say you're married to someone, but you're prioritizing playing games. Like let's say you're married to your wife, but you play, and your wife feels like she's not being loved or taken care of, or like she conversates with you that feels like you never make time for her, and you still choose to play games every day for like an hour, and you're like, what? I'm so busy, like I work all the time and stuff. But you have like 2 hours when you come home after work that you're playing games where you could be spending time with your wife. And that doesn't mean gaming is bad, it just means where are your priorities. That's how I see a lot of stuff when it comes to like, should I do this or should I do that? I think it's more about like, just prioritize God, that's it. Just put him first, everything else will fall into place. And it's okay if you're not perfect. It's okay if you're a little kid and your dad tells you, hey, can you clean your room? And instead you go and clean the bathroom, and your dad comes home and goes, hey, that's not what I asked you to do. You cleaned the bathroom, not your room. But thank you for cleaning the bathroom. We'll make something good out of that. You still cleaned the bathroom. Now let's redirect you to cleaning your room. That's how God works. You can mess up in one place. He's gonna redirect you back to the path you're supposed to be on because you went and cleaned the bathroom for him. You just messed up, and that's okay. He's not mad at you. He's proud of you that you cleaned the bathroom. Like, good job trying to do something good. Now let's redirect you to your bedroom where we needed it cleaned in the first place. Well, now we have two things clean. Well, we'll make something good from both. And like, God is a good father. He's not. It's not really about how you do things, and I don't know, it's just about like prioritizing him and like loving him and like getting to know him. Looks Maxer. you should and soon, so I can play with Schmelly and get a milkshake. Another milkshake. Milkshakes are yum. My wife will play said games with me. I was just making an example to accentuate my point, is all I was saying. I'm sure there's ways around it. Congrats, Yuki! Let's go! That's amazing! I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. I'm so proud. Yeah, literally, of course. It's a just chatting stream. I don't really shy away from talking about God too much. Sometimes I'm just not really in the mood to get like, or I'm just not in a place where I feel like I can give a good answer or whatever. So sometimes I either ignore or I say like, not today, when it comes to questions about like God and stuff, because not all of the people who watch me are Christian, which is so fine. Because I don't just like, I don't do Christian content. I just talk about it sometimes because it's my beliefs. And people are interested in what I have to say, and I think there's a lot of things that people get hung up on. And like I said, everything I say, I'm not God. Don't follow me or my word. Follow him. If you believe. With all that being said, Immer, clear. Now I'm doing the Australian accent. Thanks for a follow.
Hello there.
Where have I been? I don't know, man. Welcome in. Who should we raid? I think we should raid... this person. I think we're gonna raid this person. She is a really cute woman. She's so sweet. Literally so sweet. Dozen! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the bits, Dozen. Hannah, you're the best. I was trying to donate through PayPal. Oh no, but my card kept getting declined. Aw. But it would work for cheers and bits. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened. You're amazing and breathtaking. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, Dozen. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all are so awesome. I am going to make a donation goal soon if you guys are okay with that, because I do want to save up. All of the money would go straight to getting the streaming equipment for doing IRL streams, because I do want to start kind of like taking you guys with me on my days and chat with you guys and do stuff and learn new skills with you guys. Like maybe I do a pottery stream with you guys, or basketball, or an archery, or just like going to a coffee shop, or an art stream, or I don't know, just something like that. Volunteering somewhere. Thank you so much for the sub, Nikasa. However you say your username. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the sub. Mwah, that's so kind. Thank you for subbing a tier 1 sub. But yeah, so we're gonna raid this awesome, really sweet woman named Genticles. Her name is Jenna. She's really sweet, really funny, really cute. She's very wholesome. I rate a bunch of different kinds of people, but I like the reason I like this person is because she's very, very wholesome, and I think that it's kind of nice to have, like, different kinds of streamers to go to, and having a good, wholesome streamer is really nice. When you're having a bad day, just going into a streamer with a chat and a community that feels very wholesome can, like, you know, can really heal the soul, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I gotta get going because I do have an appointment and I know it's a shorter day, but I will be I will be streaming tomorrow. I think it'll probably just be a get ready with me stream again for Valentine's Day. But I hope you guys have an awesome Valentine's Day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys!